Well, hello everyone, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Now this look is a girly pink cut crease that I've created. And I created it for Valentine's Day, but obviously it's the day after, so. But you can wear it on the next Valentine's Day or whenever you want. Completely and utterly up to you. So onto the actual video. I am priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. And then I'm going to quickly set that with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And obviously dusting that all over my eye. Now onto the actual eye look. I am going to go into my Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, and on a small tapered blending brush, this one's Colourpop, I'm going to stop looking at my TV because I popped on a TV show, so now I'm looking at it. So anyways, I'm dipping that into the saffron colour from the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. Now I am using both of these palettes just because they had the colours that I want, and I'm going to concentrate that colour, which is really pretty deep plummy, not plummy, but berry pinky shade, and I'm going to concentrate on the outer corners of my eyes and also into my crease. And then I swapped it for the MAC 217 only because it packs on the colour a bit better, and I'm just doing the exact same thing, so packing it onto the outer corners and also into the crease and blending it out in circular and windscreen wiper motions, and then also side to side when I'm closer to the middle because I don't want to go too close to the middle. And then I'm going to grab the colour Man-Eater from the Rose Gold edition. Now this is a bit of a brighter berry pink. It's a lot more pink than the saffron colour, but I'm doing, again, the exact same thing. I'm just going to increase the intensity. Once I'm finished playing around with that Man-Eater colour, I'm taking the Desert I'm taking the Desert Sand colour, and I'm just going to blend the edges out with the MAC 224 brush. Then I'm taking the Bossy shade in the Rose Gold palette, and I'm just going to deepen the outer corner a little bit and also the crease with whatever left is on my brush from doing the outer corner, just because it kind of took away some of that colour and also was too bright for my liking. And then of course I had to blend it out with the MAC 217 brush so there weren't any harsh lines. Again, just blending the edges out with the Desert Sand. Alright, so onto the actual cutting of the crease. That sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just because that's the most full coverage concealer that I own at the moment. And I'm using a very small detailed brush. This one's Gorgeous Cosmetics. And I'm just taking the concealer above my actual crease. And also, as you can see, I'm patting it so there's no streaky lines. Get it together, girlfriend. Stop looking at the TV. I do have hooded eyes, so that's why I go a bit higher. I will get more into detail in a different video, so give this video a thumbs up if you want that. Anyways, after I've done both eyes and cut the crease and all that stuff, I am taking the shade Angelic from the Rose Gold palette on a flat shader brush, and I'm just popping it on top of the concealer. And just to blend the harsh line in with the other colours, I'm taking Saffron and ever so lightly just blending it together. And then I wanted to deepen up the crease, so I'm taking Ode, I think that's how you say it. It's OUD, very top right corner from Desert Dusk palette. So I'm going to pop that in the outer corner and then blend it out with whatever left is on my brush. So instead of using a liquid liner, I'm going to use a black powder, so I'm using Black Truffle. and I'm going to line my lash lines. The reason why I use a powder instead of a liquid liner is because I find that the liquid liner is too harsh and the powder has the exact same effect, but it's a bit more subtle and it's smoked out just a little bit. So once I've lined my lash line, I'm going to clean up all the fallout with a clean makeup wipe, and then I'm going to move on to the face. So I'm going to take the Bourjois Blur the Lines primer on a stippling brush, and this one's from Real Techniques. I find that using a brush spreads the product better, and also I use less product than what I do with my hands. Then I'm going to take the green colour from the Ben 9 corrective colour wheel, and I'm going to pop that all over my face where I have redness. Next, I'm going to take the salmon-y colour and pop that where my dark circles are to cover them up. After that is finished, I'm going to take the Real Techniques setting brush and I'm going to blend it all out. Onto foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in 118 Light Beige, and I'm going to dot that all over my face. And then I'm going to take a flat top kabuki brush, and this one's from BEIGE Cosmetics. It's actually quite a good one. So I'm just going to blend that all over my face and also my neck. Always blend down your neck, because you don't want your face and your neck to be two different colors. I didn't really like the finish that the brush gave me with that foundation, so I just grabbed my dry beauty sponge and I just patted the foundation into my skin more. Alright, onto concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand, and I'm actually popping quite a bit on, only because my beauty sponge, when it's wet, sucks up a little bit of the product and it doesn't give the full coverage that the concealer actually gives you. Alright, so now that my beauty sponge is nice and wet and damp, I'm going to blend all that concealer out. Little drink break, and now back onto the under eyes. So I'm going to set my under eyes with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in transparent. So first, obviously, I'm going to blend out any creases and quickly set that with some powder that's already on the brush. And then once that's done, I'm setting my whole entire face with the exact same powder. Next, it's time to bronze and contour the face. So I'm using Rimmel London's Maxi Bronzer in the shade Medium on the Real Techniques Bold Gold Collections powder brush, and I'm just bronzing up my temples, cheekbones, and underneath my jaw. I'm also going to very softly contour my nose with the tip of the brush. I'm also going to bronze underneath my lip. Alright, so onto the blush. I'm taking the Inglot's Free System blush. Don't know what name or number, but it's a corally pink one, and I'm just dusting that all over my face, but more so on my cheeks, so from the apples on my cheeks up to my temples. Now I did do my eyebrows off a camera. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Brow Duo in taupe and soft brown. Onto my lower lashes, I'm taking Ode, the one that I can't really pronounce, on a pencil brush and popping that on the outer corner of my lower lashes, and then I'm going to blend it out with the Colourpop blending brush from the outer corner to the inner corner, so it has a nice gradient. Next, I'm going to take this charcoal eyeliner from Natio. It is actually quite good. I really like it. It's very pigmented, and I'm just going to line my tight line, so you can have fun looking at that with my weird way of doing it. And then I'm going to put some mascara on, so I'm using the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara in black, and this is I believe it's their newest one. It is actually quite good. I actually quite like it. I only use the full brush side, not the small little one. After that, I'm going to put some highlighter on. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian highlighter, and I'm just popping that on the tops of my cheekbones, cupid's bow, on my brow bone, and also on the inner corner of my eyes. Gives it a nice little bit of a pop. Onto the lashes. So I popped my lashes off of camera, as you can see. The ones that I'm wearing is Glam by Manicure in 24 Miranda. They're really nice and natural, but also having a bit of body in there. They're really, really nice for a glam look like this one. I'm just covering the lash band with some black eyeshadow, and then I'm going to move on to the lips. So I decided to wear a nude lip, and this one is Colourpop Magic Wand. You don't have to wear a nude lip, you can wear whatever you desire, but I decided to go with a nude lip just because I feel like the eyes stole the show. Oh, and then I forgot to set my eyebrows, so I'm going to do that now, and I'm using the L'Oreal Artiste Brow Plumper in transparent. So I'm just setting them down so they don't fly away. And then a quick hair and outfit change. And there we go. So this is the finished look. I'm actually really proud of how it turned out. I'm really happy with the cut crease. But yeah, if you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, then subscribe. I'll see you guys later.